Hello everyone, we're back from NAMM 2019, live stream right here from the Yamaha booth. My name is Sigalas and I'm here to show you the brand new CP88 and CP73, the brand new stage pianos from Yamaha. And basically these are incredible instruments. If you're around, come and check them out, you really have to try them out. In a nutshell, amazing sounds, you know, acoustic pianos, upright pianos, CPs, electric pianos, pads, lots of flexibility with effects, with routing, with master EQ, VCM effects, analog modal effects, so very, very powerful instruments. But what I want to do here today is basically I want to show you how you can integrate a beautiful instrument like this into a DAW environment, into your production environment. And you know, if you have such a cool range of sounds, you probably want to use it to record your songs, to go live and play and have backing tracks and all these things. So the cool thing about the CP88 and the CP73 is that they have a built-in audio and MIDI interface, which means that you can basically plug in through one USB cable into your Mac, into your PC, or your iPad, and basically have an audio interface straight out of the box. So you can record MIDI, you can record audio, it's all through one single USB connection. Really, really fast, really, really easy. So I'm going to show you how this works, and I'm going to take an example today with Cubase. I'm using Cubase 10, and straight off, I want to show you that you immediately you can start playing your virtual instruments, right? So I've loaded Groove Agent SC5, which is our drum instrument in Cubase, and I can immediately trigger those nice samples. So this is the first step. Now I'm going to, let me show you. I have this drum pattern right here. And this plays through the CP. So that means I can control the volume straight through the CP. So I have my Cubase volume right there, controlled by the master volume of the CP. And of course, I can mix between the sounds of the CP and the DAW output. So I can, if I think that I want my CP sounds louder so I can perform better, I can always mix those two levels. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to load, I feel like a rock star with this microphone like this. I'm going to show you another instrument. This is Retolog. It's our virtual analog synth in Cubase. And of course I can control this the same way. But the other cool thing that I can do is I can assign any of those controllers on the CP on the parameters of the virtual instrument. So in this case, when I turn on my acoustic piano module right here, I've assigned the tone control of the acoustic piano module to the frequency of the filter. So I can do stuff like this. So that makes the CP a very powerful MIDI controller as well, because all these controls that you can see right here, the switches, the knobs, all these things, they transmit CC messages. So you have a wide range of things to do when it comes to controlling VST instruments. So let me go and record this bass, and I'm going to record the controllers as well. So now not only I've recorded the notes, but I've also recorded those CC messages straight away. So if I play it back, you see the filter cut off. So pretty straightforward. So now the next step is of course to record the actual sounds of the CP into Cubase, because that's the real beauty of this instrument. I can just go and say, okay, now I want to go to a MIDI part right there, and now I can control my electric pianos. Really, really nice expressive pianos right there. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to integrate the effects into this whole production setup. So I'm going to start recording again. So now that wasn't a virtual instrument, that was actually the CP88 with this beautiful Tynes electric piano, and now I can of course play it back. And I can say I want to quantize those notes, I can change them. If I made a mistake, I can go back, I can add more notes, I can layer things together. But now the cool thing is that now I can go and wear my production hat. You know, I can be a music producer, and I want to start introducing all those cool effects, because we have some really, really nice effects right here. We have, you know, for example, for the acoustic piano section, we have compression, distortion, we have drive, we have chorus, we have the damper resonance. For the electric pianos, we have a ton of effects. We have auto pans, tremolos, wah-wahs that you can control with the foot controller, 2 choruses, 3 phasers, really, really powerful. And we also have the delay, and I'm going to show you how cool that is when you start integrating it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start recording again, and now I'm going to record the effects as a separate layer. First, delay. Autopan. Add some chorus, and now maybe some drive. Reverb. And as you can see, all these effects are now recorded into Cubase. So what I can do next is I can go, of course, and play this back, and you'll see all those effects being automated in real time. I don't even have to lift a finger, and I can go ahead and record even more if I want. So let me show you this. Delay. And I will hear all the auto pan, the chorus. And you can see all these controllers moving. Drive. So now that I've recorded the notes, because when I play the part, I want to focus on playing the actual part. I want to focus on the notes, and then I want to have both my hands free to do all the effects changes. And the CP88 can really facilitate that, and you can do it very easily. Now, the next part, of course, is I want to record this in audio. And I want to commit to this, so I have a concrete audio file that I can chop, I can mix, I can time stretch it, I can do all sorts of crazy things. And the way to do this, I just select an audio track in Cubase, and I just hit record. And everything goes through this single USB cable. So I haven't connected any audio and outputs, any analog outputs. I have no loss of quality because this is all internal. And now off. Great. So basically, this is how easy it is to integrate the CP88 and the CP73 in a DAW environment into a production environment. But of course, another thing that I want to show you is the way I use it for sound design, you know, because this has amazing sounds, but the delay and the reverb section are really, really powerful and they sound really organic. So basically, if I want to, what I do is basically I just select an audio track and start recording. And I start tweaking things, so when I get to a nice pattern, I have it there and I can chop it, I can create an intro with it, I can create a nice groove, a beat, or something like this. So I will just go like this and activate the delay. And let me show you how the analog delay sounds like. And this reacts like an analog tape delay. Check out. So this I record through the entire time, right? And then I can just chop it. Now I'm going to show you the digital delay. And this is very cool because it, you know, it reminds me of some really, really classic digital delays that you can find in most recording studios. And now with this one I can create some really nice glitch effects. And because I'm recording all this, I can then stop the recording, grab this piece of audio and use it as a, you know, twist in the track, and this will instantly give me a very fresh flavor, a very kind of vintage kind of character. And the same goes for the reverb. So my suggestion is just go ahead and record those modules because they sound incredible. Now, everything that I showed you, just to recap, you can do this on Mac, you can do this on PC, it's just one single USB cable, but you can also do it with the iPad because the CP88 and the CP73 are completely compatible on an iPad. And of course, if you're using a DAW like, let's say, Cubase, which you can do pretty much everything that I showed you at this moment on a Mac, on an iPad, which is extremely powerful because you have a completely mobile solution. You can go and have backing tracks in Cubases on your iPad and play on top of them. You can have MIDI tracks and you can trigger the CP when you're on a break or something like this. And you can record straight, audio, MIDI, everything. So, hope you enjoyed this, guys. This is the CP88 and the CP73. If you're at NAMM, please come and visit us. We have quite a few cool things right here, and you can try it out for yourself because, honestly, the keybed is really to die for. It feels incredible, and I can't really tell you how good it feels from a video, but you have to come and try it yourself. So, hope you found this useful. Signing off from NAMM 2019. Dom, bye-bye, guys. Take care.